Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm April. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share a card with you. So today's card is this one right here that you can see. I actually have my stuff in a little baggie, so let's pull it out. So this is the card. You can probably see some little black speckles in here. I made a little bit of a boo-boo, but that's good. It's no problem. So super quick, super easy, and just used up some letters that I had. I'm not sure if you saw some of my last videos. It might have been a video or two ago, but I made this card. And so I took the happy that is in there that got cut out, and I used it on this, and I have some others as well. So we're going to make this card, but we're going to make it with different colors and backgrounds. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a basic white panel for the inside of my card, so we're just going to set that aside. I have some Coastal Cabana. I need to get my nails done really soon. Sorry, squirrel sidetrack there, but they're as you can probably see, they're really grown out. And they're gotten too long. Just waiting for my appointment. Anyway, so it can be a little bit annoying when I have to move stuff. So hopefully I am in shot here. I've noticed that my camera keeps going a little bit out of the spot that I have put it. Anyway, so Coastal Cabana, I'm going to go ahead. This is a half sheet of cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half to make my card base, and use my bone folder to get a nice crease. I then took a piece of the, I believe it's the Artistry Blooms. I believe it's the Artistry Blooms paper. The link will be down below in the description box. I used my largest rectangle stitched die to cut it out, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere it right onto my card panel. And I'm just going to make sure that I have it evenly placed. If you can make sure it's evenly placed around 3 sides, it almost always will be good on the 4th side if it's cut right. But I am also not good at eyeballing things. So, all right, so there's my panel. Oh, I actually wanted it to be the other way around. Oh, well. It will do. So what I wanted is this lighter part to be down bottom, but I've already stuck it on, so I don't think I can get it off. Oh, maybe I can. Let's try. Because the reason why I want the lighter on the bottom, and it's still not even that light compared to the top, is because I'm going to stamp, and I'm stamping in black, and it's pretty dark. And I even did a test stamp on a scrap prior to this, and it was pretty dark. That's crooked, but I think it's doable. I thought about using maybe some white embossing powder and doing it that way, but I really wanted to be simple, and to me adding embossing isn't, I mean, it is simple, but it's not as simple as I was hoping for this video. So all right, hopefully that's a little bit better. There we go. Breathe, April, breathe. Okay, so there's my background. I also have a piece of the same paper cut for the inside of my card. So really quickly, I'm just going to go ahead and glue that to the inside. And to line it up straight, I'm just going to line this up with my grid. And then I'm going to line it up here and make sure that it's lined up on this side as well. And there we go. And I left one square, probably I'm guessing 1/4 of an inch at the bottom. And then I will stamp on here in a minute when I get my stamps out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my happy onto the card. On this card, I actually placed it straight down, but on this one, I'm going to try to pop it up. So we will use some mini dimensionals and my Take Your Pick tool. One of my favorite tools is the Take Your Pick tool. And actually, I am going to go flat because I remember when I wanted to do this last time, it was just way more work than I had wanted to do. Sometimes I don't mind doing work, and other times I like it to be easy, and I'm way more like easy than hard. So I'm going to pull in my silicone craft sheet. Oh, it's sticking to me. And you can see that I recently used it. So let me get my glue off. Some people say this is like fun to get the glue off. And I've thought that myself in the past, but lately I'm just like, no, this is actually really not that fun. All right, here we go. Good enough for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take my liquid glue, put some here. I've got a Stampin' Sponge. These are actually retiring, so if you want to use some Stampin' Sponges, I would suggest that you get them now. They come 3 in a pack, and they're quite big. I cut them down to 1/4 size. You could even cut them down to like 6 or even 8s if you want it really small, but I think 6 would be a good size. So I got a 1/4 size and a binder clip. And this is my one for glue all the time. I just use it all the time. And now I'm just going to dab that onto my letter. And I'm going to go ahead and place it onto my card. And really, I should have started with one of the P's, because the first P is like the center of the word. And I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and put that P down. And if I need to, I can try to move that H. I think it might be all right where it is though. All right, let's try to get the A down and see if it's an okay spot, or if we need to do something different here. Oh, it's like just enough space. Don't usually like it to be that close together, but I'm okay with it. So that means I need to just remember to put these pretty close as well. I'm gonna give myself some more glue. Happy. In case you weren't sure how to spell happy, thought I'd share that with you. All right, and now we can just get this Y glued up. Wow, I've got hair stuck to me, everything. All right, I'm gonna push this Y over a little bit. And like I said, this is actually a little bit scrunched together, more so than I would have originally done. I forgot to put that center P in, and then I would have worked my way out. But since I did it like this is the way it is. I'm going to let that dry a little bit so that I can get some of that glue off. Not sure if you can see it, but I did get a little bit of glue on there. I shouldn't have got on there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Happiest Birthday stamp set. I really like this set in general, but this birthday is nice and big. I'm going to use just the birthday part. So we'll go ahead and mount it onto our block. This is block D. I'm going to take some Stays On and, most importantly, a Post-it note. I'm going to block off the words that I don't want. I only want the big birthday. I'm going to use some Stays On because I want it to be really dark and crisp, especially because this is a really dark paper. Again, you could emboss it in something else if you wanted. Now, before you stamp, take that off. And try not to take too long in between because Stays On does dry pretty fast. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp birthday on here. And there we go. Actually, it came out nice and dark and clean, and I like the way that looks. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean off my stamp real quick because Stays On does stain if you leave it on there for too long. So put it in my Stampin' Scrub. I know a lot of people use chamois. I think the Stampin' Scrub is the best invention. Totally worth getting, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. So now I'm going to just add a little bit of something else to it. I'm going to use my Playing with Patterns resin dots. And it comes with some Coastal Cabana. And you can see that I have not used many of those. So let's go ahead and use them now. I'm going to get my tacky end of my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to get some more out. Let's see where we got here. It doesn't want to pick up. Normally it does, I promise. All right, let's see. Let's do a big one here. A medium one over here. There's actually like 4 sizes to this, which I think is really cool. A small one over near this largest one. And usually I like to do 3 or an odd number. Kind of am wondering if I want to put more than that on there though. I put 3 on this one, so I think we'll stick with 3 for this one as well. So we can go ahead and do the inside of our card real quick. So inside my card, from the same stamp set, I'm using It's Your Day. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that this pattern paper is retiring. And I like I said, I think it's the Artistry Blooms one. I'm going to have to double check on that for you. So I'm going to use the It's Your Day, Enjoy It off for the inside panel of my card. And I'm just going to use Stays On because it's already out. But this is not, I don't have to use Stays On. I could use my Memento. And I'm going to just go ahead and stamp that right above my pattern paper strip by DSP. And there you go. Now I can just adhere it to the center of my card inside. And the card is complete. Really easy, really simple. The hardest part really is the die cutting. Well, actually, that just takes time. It's not really hard. But to die cut the letters and then to glue them on just to make sure you kind of get them straight. Now, right now, you're probably wondering, what is she doing? I'm using my adhesive remover to get some of this extra adhesive off. Normally, I don't have this much adhesive, but I think I just accidentally put the letters down into a wet spot on my silicone mat. So just want to kind of get any of this extra adhesive off so it doesn't look all sticky and wet. Because even once it dries, it still kind of looks sticky and wet. And this Y is really bad. There. All right. So that's my card. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to know more details about it, please check the description below, or my blog, which is linked in the description below, as well as my online store. Please give me a thumbs up for this video. I would really appreciate that, and I would appreciate your business. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be yours. Contact me. The new catalog is coming out soon, and I'd be happy to plan something with you to get you a new catalog if you don't have one already. Thanks.